England as the better team in many people's minds, the Patriots hosting a wildcard game for the first time since 2009. It's playoff time, so we have twice as many predictions for you as normal, but first, let's see how these teams line up never on paper. Maybe it'll help you come up with a prediction of your own. The Titans' offense became one of the most balanced in the league after Ryan Tannehill took over.
Moving to his left, now he throws back to the end zone. Touchdown, there is a flag.
Tannehill hasn't just played well since replacing Marcus Mariota, he's been elite. Best passer rating in the league, highest yards per attempt in the league, his yards per completion, the highest in the league. Obviously, there's been a lot of players in Tennessee's offense who have benefited from Tannehill's play, but none greater perhaps than A.J. Brown.
Pocket and finds Brown. Slips out of a tackle, and he's racing down the sideline for a touchdown.
Brown put up a 1,000-yard season as a rookie, really coming on strong in his last 6 games, where he's averaged 4.2 receptions and 100.2 yards a game while scoring 6 times. Him being the top Titans receiver means he will draw New England's top corner, who played so good most of the regular season he was getting talked about as Defensive Player of the Year.
Picks it off, and what a catch that was!
Stephon Gilmore's numbers on the year are a pretty close reflection of New England's pass defense as a whole, which ranks first in all sorts of categories, from passer rating allowed, passing yards per game allowed, TD passes allowed. 7th most sacks this season, while finishing 8th best at pressuring QBs. Protecting your QB has definitely been a problem for the Titans' O-line.
Rolls to his right, and then he is taken.
Sacks than Tennessee, so there's one of the biggest statistical mismatches you'll find between these two clubs. On paper, it would appear New England has all the proper tools to slow Tannehill down until you bring up the performance from last week.
Fitzpatrick throwing over the middle, touchdown! Mike Gesicki!
Almost everything New England had done well all season long, nowhere to be found in that loss to the Dolphins. Ryan Fitzpatrick throwing for 320 yards on a 99.6 passer rating. New England didn't pick him off or come up with a single turnover while letting the Dolphins drive down the field to win the game. Loss cost them the Pats a week off. And not only did the Patriots defense not come through, Gilmore was part of it. Devontae Parker caught 8 passes for 137 yards against him in the Pats secondary. And none of this addresses how the Pats will handle the league's rushing champion.
The title, and he's going to break it over a big one. He's going to get the title by a mile as Henry takes it all the way for the touchdown.
I said earlier that Tannehill gave the offense balance, and that's because Derrick Henry has been at the heart of their O from the start. Henry's latest 100-yard game was his 6th this season, and each time he's hit the century mark on the ground, the Titans have won. And as good as New England's defense has been, it's not because they've been great against ball carriers, but they're in that respectable range of 4.2 yards per carry allowed. And speaking of running games, it might be the focal point when the Patriots have the ball, being we've seen Sony Michel and Rex Burkhead heating up a little down the stretch.
Michel, 10, the 5, looking for the end zone, and he gets there.
The Patriots have rushed for 130-plus yards in 4 of their last 5 games. By comparison, they did that only once all year over the first 12 weeks of the season. The Titans, though, have been pretty tough against the run, giving up 4 yards a carry, 7th best in the league. By comparison, their pass defense has been a little easier to move the ball on. They've given up over 250 yards a game through the air. Played a role in them holding teams to under 21 points a game. Zone touchdown percentage than the Titans. Normally, that was Brady and the Pats' offensive. No wonder then the target Brady handled backs as receivers very well this year, giving up the 4 receptions and most receiving yards to running backs. So there's another key to keep your other former Pats are looking to try.
Take it all the way! Airborne! Touchdown! You want toughness? You got it.